This week On the Road with Mickey, celebrating 275 episodes of On the Road with Mickey.
We're on the road with Mickey, we're gonna have some fun. Regardless of the rain or sun, our trip has just begun. So buckle up, let's go. We're about to start the show. And maybe if you like us, you'll see where else we'll go.
Hey everyone, I'm Mike, and she's Sophie.
And she's Brenda.
Hi, everyone.
It's Grogu!
Hello, Grogu. He's so sweet.
And Grogu is so excited, isn't he, Sophie?
So excited he can't even find the words.
Yes. He said to me earlier that we are on the road with Mickey. And he's super excited because of our feature topic. Sophie, tell us what the feature topic is.
The feature topic is, well, first thing I suppose that we should address the elephant in the room. Leave me alone. It is the 275th episode.
Yay!
And to celebrate said 275th episode, we are going to be looking back at some of the episodes that we have done in the past, and specifically we will be naming our favorites. If you've been on the show with us before, you will actually know that we've done this before. But we just think it's the best way to celebrate huge milestones like this, and so much has happened since the 200th episode when we did this last.
Yeah. And we have 200. This is the 275th, and we have to choose 5. Each of us have 5.
Yes, and so that is 15. So hard.
It is very hard.
Very, very hard. I hope some of Sophie's and Brenda's are my favorites that I don't have on my list.
Well, I got 3 of mine
on my list.
We're going to
overlap a little bit. Sophie and I tend to do some overlapping.
Yes, we do.
Because we just are just simpatico.
Yes.
We are.
So hopefully you don't overlap. Because I have some that aren't on my list that I'm thinking maybe I should have put on my list.
Well,
so I don't know.
I'm sure we're all going to be in agreement on all of the list because, we love them all.
Listen, if something's the best across all 3 of the boards, you can't really argue with it.
No, you can't. That's true. You can't. All right. Well, we will get into the feature topic in just a little bit. But first, we have some cheddar from the big cheese, and it's my week to start us off. And I am taking us to Epcot because the wait is over. Test Track opened with a soft opening on July 20th and 21st before officially opening on July 22nd after closing for refurbishment in June of last year. This is the Disney nerds call it Test Track 3.0.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
and how
I'm
many
excited.
Will there ultimately be? Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Well, that
do you
was
know,
a good.
Brenda?
I have no idea.
Sophie, do you know?
Nope.
Who knows?
Who knows?
No one knows.
The shadow knows.
That's right. Well, that was a good tidbit from Epcot, but I have some tidbits from Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios, and that is that the tickets for 2 of Walt Disney World's happiest holiday happenings are now on sale. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party dates will run on select nights from Friday, November 7 to Sunday, December 21. Prices range from $169 to $229 plus tax per adult and $159 to $219 plus tax per child 3 to 9 based on the date. A reminder, guests can begin their holiday cheer early. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party guests can enter the park as early as 4 p.m., even though the party officially starts at 7 p.m. Guests have the option to arrive 3 hours earlier to kickstart their fun time in the Magic Kingdom. And over at Hollywood Studios, Jollywood Nights is back for select nights from November 8th through December 22nd. Note that November dates are set for select Saturdays and Mondays, while December dates fall on select Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Prices are $159 to $199 per person plus tax based on date. There's no difference in adult versus kids over there at Jollywood Nights. I think a lot of times just adults kind of do that as a date night a lot. This year, guests can make merriment a half hour earlier with Jollywood Nights entry available at 5:30 p.m. before the festivities kick off at 7:30 p.m. You got to get in at 6 last year, but they made it 5:30 this year. That's all right. They'll have up to 5 hours to jingle into the night all the way until 12:30 a.m.
Wow.
So if you would like tickets or if you would like more information, please contact Mike@pixievacations.com or me at Brenda@pixievacations.com, and we will be happy to help you go celebrate because this is the best time of year to visit as far as we're
Yeah.
concerned.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I so wish we were going to be there this year.
I do too.
You know
Yeah.
what? It's funny because you never think about, when we first started going to Disney, it wasn't a thing like we were going to go every year for the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
And now we do almost. And it's like, and we were just there December last year for Christmas. And now we want to go back again.
Yes.
It's
I
been
was
seven
just there.
months.
I was
She was
just
just
there
there.
late June and I still want to go back.
Yeah. Uh,
You need to get on
Oh,
my schedule every December and every end of May, first part of June.
listen, we have a cruise coming up in January.
No, I
yes.
cannot wait for that either.
Oh, I can't either. Oh
I
my
can't
gosh.
either. But oh well, I guess it's my turn now,
It
because I got
is.
one last bit of cheddar that I couldn't find a good segue for. Um, for the first time since
In
20,
forever.
You
ignore
can't take him
him.
anywhere, Sophie.
What was that? Must have been the wind. For the
Yeah.
first time since October 2016 specifically, the Magic Kingdom has a nighttime parade. Disney Starlight, Dream the Night Away, opened to soft openings prior to its official opening on July 20th. This is the first nighttime parade, except for the Very Merry Christmas Party and Not So Scary Halloween Party parades, since the Main Street Electrical Parade since the Main Street Electrical Parade closed at the Magic Kingdom. And my dad and I watched a YouTube video of it last night
I
in the
did
pitch
too.
black.
Oh, it was so nice. It
Gorgeous.
was
It
so
was
cool.
gorgeous. And you know what my favorite part of it was? The grand finale of the parade had Mickey and all his friends and whatnot on the train float, and you could hear motifs from the Main Street Electrical Parade playing as that float passed
Ah,
by.
nice nod.
Yeah, it was so cool. It
It was
was,
beautiful.
and
It
and
was
I think
very
it would be
blue.
even. I think it'd be even better in person.
I'm
Oh,
sure it would
yes.
be.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, for sure.
Well, that is our cheddar from the big cheese. And just a reminder, check us out on our Facebook page. You can find the links in our show notes, but there's the Facebook page On the Road with Mickey, and our Facebook group is On the Road with Mickey Group. The YouTube channel, hello YouTubers. Don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the bell for notifications. And thank you for watching us.
Yeah.
We're on Instagram at On the Road with Mickey, and email address is info@ontheroadwithmickey.com, and our website is ontheroadwithmickey.com as well. So go check us out and look back through the archives. Check out some of the really cool episodes we've done, especially the introduction, the very first one on audio only.
Huh?
That was like setting the bar so high that we've failed ever since, I think. Don't you think, Sophie? Or
Oh,
was
I
it the
don't know,
opposite?
Daddy.
I don't,
I
maybe
think
it's
we've
the
only
opposite.
gotten better.
I hope
This
so.
podcast is like a cask of vintage wine. It gets better and better and better with each year.
Oh,
There you
I like
go.
that. That's very nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and good thing I don't drink wine, so I'm never gonna let it stop aging.
there you go.
There you go.
Well, question of the week. Last week, Sophie asked a very difficult question. What is your favorite Disney movie? And we have some very good responses.
Don't mind me, I'm just correcting this one down here.
I will start because mine's the first one in the list. I said my favorite for the moment is Mary Poppins, but I could pick probably at least a dozen movies that would fall into this favorite category. So for this time, I chose Mary Poppins. Brenda?
I'm with you, and for this time I chose Ratatouille.
All right.
Good one.
And Sophie?
I chose Fantasia. So if anyone's curious, my favorite movie's Fantasia.
All right. Well,
Sorry.
Stephanie, our niece, my niece Stephanie said that she didn't list her favorites. She didn't list her husband's favorites, but she said Lindsay's favorite is Descendants and
Hmm.
Mackenzie's is Frozen. Mackenzie has excellent taste. Just saying.
I think Lindsay has good
Descendants has
taste.
great
And
dancing,
Lindsay
though.
does too. Lindsay does too. Yes.
Yes.
And
Chandler also said Mary Poppins, so you have someone with you,
There you
Daddy.
go.
uh-huh.
And
And Brenda?
yeah.
Chime in, Brenda.
My sister from another mister, Robin, said, a part of me wants to say Encanto, but there is also Beauty and the Beast, as well as The Little Mermaid and Snow White. She's kind of like us. It's hard to make a
Yeah,
decision, right? Oh, there
exactly.
she
Yeah.
goes. Yep, just like us. Good
And then
job, Robin.
Cindy, the silent partner, said it's a tie. Brave, Up, and Moana. And for the classics, she loves Beauty and the Beast.
Nice.
And Jeanette said classic Alice in Wonderland.
That's right.
Very nice. And Ms. Dale said, no brainer for me. It will always be Mary Poppins. A close second is Cinderella.
That's right. And then Sheila said that Sophie's favorite movie is Frozen.
How on earth did that get in there? I think she meant to say Fantasia.
Well, it's not what she wrote in Facebook. Just saying.
Oh no.
No,
Somebody's
I'm
having
very,
an
very certain she
anniversary,
said
y'all.
Fantasia.
Oh, okay. Well,
Somebody's having an anniversary, and I heard there might be some new merch out there for Fantasia.
Oh, yeah.
Better
really?
check it out. Better check it out.
Hmm. Fantasia merch. Let's see what Shop Disney has to say about this. Anyway, continue. Someone continue while I'm busy Googling.
Okay. I was just making sure. I asked her if because she didn't say what her favorite was. So I was asking her if she had a favorite, but she didn't respond. So, but anyway, good answer, Sheila. I think that's funny.
It is
Yes,
fun.
Fantasia is such a good answer.
All right. Well, we are going to move into our feature topic, and we are celebrating 275 episodes of On the Road with Mickey. And we each have a list, like Sophie was saying earlier, we have a list of 5, maybe 6, maybe 7. Hard to tell. Sometimes it's just kind of grows and grows and grows. But we have in our thing, we have a list of 5, and so we are going to start with Brenda because
Ah,
she is the rookie, right, Sophie?
I
Oh,
am the
yeah.
rookie.
She's the newbie, so
Yep.
I think we'll give her the honor of starting first.
Oh, well, awesome. Well, mine are in a semi chronological order, but not exactly. So there you go. So my first one is the one that started it all, of course, and that is season 2. Used to be called season 2, episode something. Now we're just a number. But back then, it was season 2, episode 6, Walt's 9 Old Men, part 3, and that was that 3-part series we did on Walt's 9 Old Men, and we got to choose, some of the 9 Old Men and present on those. And then at the very end of this part 3, these two very special people, Mike and Sophie, asked me to permanently join On the Road with Mickey as a permanent co-host, and I was so
Aw.
excited, and I still am.
I am
I'm so
too.
happy you said yes.
Best day ever.
It was great. This one will always
Seriously.
be first on my list of favorite episodes, of course.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I'm so happy you said yes because imagine if we had asked you and you had been like, "Oh, guys, I'm
Sorry.
sorry. I'm part of
Not
another
interested.
podcast."
Or why would I want to be on yours?
Oh, that's terrible. No, it's such an honor and so great. I was so surprised.
Well, we're glad.
Yay.
Yes, we are very glad.
I am too. Thank you.
All right.
then.
Sophie.
All right. Well, I kind of arranged mine in no specific order either, but um I did move them around a little bit as I was looking through and whatnot, kind of arranged them in a vague pattern of least to most favorite. Of course, all of these are my favorite. But this one was one that was not on my list last time we did this, and I kind of revisited that list to give myself some inspiration. And actually, this one was on my list, so never mind. It was the planning a day at Walt Disney World with Walt. Because,
Yeah.
as we all know, Walt never got to see it completed.
Yeah.
And I have to wonder what he would think if he ever did get the chance. And I'm sure he's watching it from above, but still, I think it would have been a great thing if he had gotten to at least see the park that was made for him. Because this
Yes.
Magic Kingdom, at the very least, really is a love letter to Walt Disney.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a great one, Soph.
That
Yeah,
is a great starter.
Yes, that's a great one.
thank
Um
you.
Number 5 on my list was it was a it was a how it was an informal poll between Sophie and Brenda. And I asked the questions, better at Disneyland or better at Walt
Oh,
Disney World? That was
Oh,
episode 92.
I
And
remember
oh,
that. That was
wow.
fun.
that was fun. So I'm going to put that one as number 5 on my list.
We need to do that kind again. That was so much fun to be kind of put on the spur that, like
That
you don't have any,
was.
you can't prepare. You just have to go with your gut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was great.
So
Like that one, Mike.
Well, here, I'm gonna go back and find all the episode numbers.
no, you're good, honey. You're good.
Well, I'm
That's
already on it,
great.
so
Yay.
Oh, for you. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right, Brenda,
Right.
what's next on your list?
All right. Well, no one here or listen if they've been listening for any time at all, they're not going to be surprised by this one. And that, of course, is our bread pudding challenge. Episode 127, where we were in Walt Disney World all together for Sophie's birthday, and we went to Ohana to try the bread pudding, and then we went to Raglan Road, and the girls were with us, McKinley and Aaliyah, and oh my gosh, and Butch, of course, was our videographer. But we had the
I know.
best time. It was so much fun to do those like in-person kind of things, and it was, the clear winner was what we always knew the clear winner would be, but
Well, yeah.
always going to
Yeah.
be one road.
Oh,
I love
But-
that episode so much, though. It was so much fun, and it was,
Oh,
so
it was so
tasty
much.
too.
it was tasty.
And it was so much fun. And not only was Butch our videographer, but he was like our Oscar winning videographer. I mean,
Oh, when is
if
this guy
Shirley
gonna get
Temple
a nomination?
if Shirley Temple had been there, she would have given him an Oscar.
Oh yeah, it would have been grumpy because that's what he is. It would have been a little grumpy statue to go with all
I
the
don't
others.
think Butch is grumpy.
We've always called him grumpy, and we've always called me dopey. So that's the way it's always been.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, if he's grumpy and you're dopey, then I want to be happy.
There
Yay!
you go.
I
I'll be
love that. I
bashful.
love that so much. We had
Mommy
so
would
much
be
fun.
sleepy.
I'll be bashful because I'm so shy.
I know.
Mommy would be sleepy.
Mommy would be
Mommy.
bashful, actually.
Oh,
But Sleepy's hat is
hiding out as
green.
the silent partner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my mom's the silent partner. Anyway, the only reason that one didn't really make an honorable mention was for me was because of my bread pudding recipe, which you really need to come and
You
try.
really do.
Yeah.
Or you can come to Texas and make it for me.
That works
So
too.
that works. So number 4 on my list is a series. And
Oh,
it's funny because Brenda talked about part 3. I'm talking about the whole thing, 54,
oh,
55, and 56. The whole Nine Old Men series, which culminated with the very, very climatic acceptance of Brenda as a part of the show.
oh, that was
But
so
the
great.
whole series, it was so cool.
It was. It was
It was
It
so
so
great.
cool.
was.
And they
So,
deserve their spotlight.
They
You
do.
know, the 9 old men deserve every recognition.
yeah. Yeah. So that's number 4 on my list.
Great one.
Yeah, it was
All
so
right,
cool. That was
Sophie.
so much fun
Uh,
researching all that.
I
oh
agree.
yeah.
I agree.
Oh geez, when did Daddy get ahead of me? I don't know. Um,
Oh,
my number 4 was definitely not on the list last time we did this.
I'm sorry,
Um,
baby.
no, it's fine. I was busy looking up numbers. Uh, this number 4 for me is a super old video. Like a
Yeah, it is.
ridiculously old video, because this is before even episode 50. This might
Yeah.
be the earliest back we've gone.
mm-hmm.
And this one was a episode called Attraction Refresh.
Oh,
And in this episode, we each picked a ride and we were tasked with the hypothetical scenario where we updated the ride, made it new and exciting again, and
oh,
while my concept still has not come to fruition, my concept was taking the magic carpets of Aladdin and making it into its whole extension of Adventureland, you know, with the desert and the camels and the streets of Agrabah, something like that. Obviously wouldn't happen, but I thought it would have been cool if it went back there behind pirates or something, or in between the Jungle Cruise and the Swiss Family Treehouse, even though I know there's not much space there. Um, Still hasn't come to fruition. Maybe Disney should do something about that eventually, but the most important thing was Daddy's idea, which was just a giant overhaul of Dino Land USA.
oh,
They
wow.
they haven't exactly stuck to the idea that my dad created, which was a good idea, mind you, but they have um sort of altered it, if you will, because Daddy's idea was you take Dino Land USA and you make it into a South America themed land,
Wow.
specifically themed around Carl Fredricksen and Russell and Kevin the Bird and their adventures around Paradise Falls. Well, they didn't do that, but what they did do is they are currently making that area of Animal Kingdom into a South America themed land featuring Encanto and Indiana Jones. And you can find Russell and Kevin and the other wilderness explorers everywhere else in Animal Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
I even found some stone statues of Russell and Doug when I was near Expedition Everest, actually. And it was
Cute.
really, really cool. So look at you, Daddy. You actually got Disney to listen. Now teach me your
Yay,
secrets.
Thank
bravo.
you. Thank you, honey.
Nice.
Now teach me your secrets.
I have no idea. It's called dumb luck. You throw enough spaghetti on the wall and some of it might stick.
Honestly.
That's awesome.
So yes, that's a number 4.
Very
Thank you.
good.
That was a fun
I
episode.
like it.
It
Yeah.
was. We should do that again.
We should.
Yay.
We should. All right. Well, I already said mine because I cut in line like
Oh,
It's
like a
okay.
bully at the water fountain or something.
Aunt Brenda, let's fix the order, shall we?
okay. Well, this episode was one of the most fun episodes in my mind that we have ever done. I think it's possible that we laughed more on this episode than any other episode. I don't know that that's true, but from my recollection, it was a lot of laughter going on. And that was episode 151, The 12 Days of Disney.
Oh my gosh.
We had so much fun, right? Making it to that song.
Oh my
Oh
gosh,
my
that was so
goodness.
cool.
It was so much
That
fun.
was so cool.
I loved
I love
it.
I'm gonna be putting, so just so everyone knows, I'm gonna be putting cards in the YouTubes of all these episodes, as many as YouTube will let me, so you can click it and go watch it. Click and go
It was
watch, and
great.
just oh my gosh,
I
And
loved it
listen
so
to my
much.
horrible singing.
the 12
No, you're
Days of
great
Disney
singing.
was phenomenal. I had forgotten how good that was.
It was so much fun.
Ugh.
And we love Christmas time. I mean, Disney Christmas time is like the thing anyway, and it was just so much fun. I don't know who thought up that episode with if it was you or Sophie, but that was the best
I
idea
thought it was
ever.
me, but maybe it was Sophie. I don't
We're
know.
both pointing at each other.
So great. I know
Oh,
it
it
wasn't
was
me, I
awesome.
can tell you that much, but it
It
was
was
great.
awesome.
Oh my
What fun. What
gosh.
fun.
Oh goodness, hang on. I want to find that episode again. Never mind. Wait, that can wait. That can wait. It's my turn again. We're fixing the way things run. My third one was actually a relatively recent episode. I have a lot of variation between my episodes here because it's either super, super ancient or it's super, super recently. And I just think that's very, very funny.
Good though.
This one, my third favorite episode that we've done so far has to be the March Madness series,
Oh,
but specifically the Magic Kingdom edition, because you all
oh,
rallied behind me and supported my obviously correct opinion that the Haunted Mansion is the best attraction in Magic Kingdom. And although you kind of fell short when it came to Walt Disney World in total, it's okay because everyone knows that Magic Kingdom is the best anyway, and that means Haunted Mansion is the best by proxy.
that's a
Kidding.
stretch there.
Kidding. Everyone knows that I can't choose between the parks.
That was a
No.
great episode or a great series, actually. Now I would have
Yeah.
never in a
was.
million years thought of that. Ever.
It was a
Never would have
great
thought of it.
series, and it was a little bit controversial too, if you ask me.
Uh-huh.
Because
Yeah.
I gotta say, when it came to Epcot, my feelings got a little bit hurt.
Oh, I'm
But
sorry,
that's
honey.
Me
okay.
too.
It's okay. Not everybody is much of a living with the land girly as I am.
That's true.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But those who are really love it.
Yes, we do. Oh. All right, Aunt Brenda. Or wait, no,
Oh no, it's
Daddy.
Daddy.
It's me.
Yeah, goodness gracious, now I'm the one that's skipping over Daddy. Who's
No,
the
it's
bully
okay.
now?
No one's a bully. No one's a bully.
Hmm.
I was just trying to find something.
Oh.
Find what?
Well, tell us what your third one is.
Well, I had. This is why I'm looking for something else.
Oh.
Oh no, did I
Did you have
steal your
March
third one,
Madness?
Daddy?
Because number 3 was the whole March Madness series.
Well,
Daddy.
see, we're always going to have overlaps because, we're like-minded kind of individuals, and especially you and Sophie.
And
Yeah.
me and Aunt Brenda. I mean, look
Yeah.
at us. All three of us have something related to Brenda joining the podcast on our list.
Yeah.
It's just that mine's at number 1 because I like dramatic effect.
It was awesome.
It was awesome. You're absolutely right. But I can't find the one, and I don't know why. I was looking for, maybe it's because it was the year before.
What is it? Tell us what it is.
Yeah, oh, there it is. There it is.
Well, share it, would you?
Please.
50 years of Christmas Carol with Ira David Wood, but
There you go.
it was the interview with Ira David Wood the third and Ira David Wood the fourth, his son.
Oh my gosh, I remember that one.
So
Oh,
Very nice.
that was episode 191, and that was the one with yeah. But then there was one the following year because that's 2023. So
yeah,
the
there
following
was
year, we
one.
talked with him and his son, and Brenda was on also, and we were all able to talk about him turning the reins over
Yes,
from
Yeah.
because,
dad being Scrooge to son being Scrooge,
and
and
Yeah.
for
talk
those
about the
of,
power of that kind
yeah,
of transition.
Yeah.
It's
and
just
for those who are
phenomenal.
wondering, you probably, if you're not sure of who it is we're talking about, you probably haven't been watching the show for very long. But if that's the case, welcome. You picked a really good episode to start listening to us on. Um, Ira David Wood is sort of a cultural phenomenon here in North Carolina, where my dad and I live. He was the one who re not reimagined. He wrote the classic Christmas Carol by Charles Dickinson into a stage play, and it when I was very little, it was a staple of the holiday season that my parents would take me to go see it. Uh, my godfather, his name is Will, he was actually one of the stage hands or stage managers who helped with the performance. And so he knew Ira David Wood very well. Uh, I
Those
Yes, he knows Ira David Wood very well. And even there were members of our old church who were very familiar with both Ira David Wood III and his son. Specifically, Emery is one of their names. She's the mom. She was one of my confirmation teachers. So I wish I could have known him better. I wish I could know him better, but I'm glad to know him as vaguely as I do because he's a wonderful person and so is his son. And they are two very, very lovely people. And we've had them on the podcast twice, as we said. And Ira David Wood IV recently took up the role of Ebenezer Scrooge in the stage play from his father. And now the stage play performs at DPAC instead of the theater in the park, also called Raleigh Memorial Theater, which is where I remember seeing it.
it actually goes both places.
It does?
But yeah,
It's just mainly at DPAC now.
yeah, it opens at Deep Pack in Durham. But
Okay.
yeah,
Very nice.
it's just an awesome local production, and it was just a highlight to be able to interview them. And
Yeah.
Yes.
it was the second time that we had David on because we had him
Mm-hmm.
on a couple of years before to talk about his career, and it was a conversation with Ira David Wood. That's when Brenda, you were off in New England on your New England road trip,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you were busy with the Von Trapps
That's right.
and
Going to Stowe,
singing to the
Vermont. Yeah.
singing "The Hills Are Alive."
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, and
So
I suppose I should also mention that Ira David Wood III's daughter, Evan Rachel Wood, was also the voice of Queen Induna in Frozen 2. So that's
mhm,
another tie to Disney there, in case y'all were wondering.
yeah,
Nice.
so so that's it. I'm going with that one.
That's a
Um,
great
That's a
one.
good one.
so
What episode number was that?
episode 191, I believe.
Okay,
Nice.
Let me find out.
I'll find out.
I'm right here.
Okay.
Yeah, episode 191.
All right. Very good.
So I'll put this in. Okay.
Well, I
All right.
guess I'm going to my fourth, and my my fourth is a jewel part actually, because
Ooh.
it's two episodes spaced well apart, but they are both equally special to me. And so I made this a duel. So it's episodes 75 and episode 131. And these were 2 Disney Legends episodes. The first one I chose Julie Andrews, who I love so much. And the second one I chose Dick Van Dyke, who I love so much. So those dual episodes are
What
definitely
number?
in
What
my
numbers were
top.
they again?
They were
75 and
75,
131.
and
Okay.
131. And those were just, I mean, doing the research on them and just sharing, things about Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke were just so, I just loved it very much. So it was awesome. So those are those are my jewel number 4.
I like
Nice.
that.
Way to have, 5
Yep.
plus an honorable mention, which means you
Plus
really have
another one from there.
7. So that's how we roll here.
Yeah.
It really
We
wasn't. I wasn't trying to sneak it in or anything. It was meant to be that way.
I know it
Yeah.
was, but we
'Cause
call that Disney magic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, while we're on the topic of research, I suppose I should move on to my next one,
Yes.
which was actually last week's episode. I had so much fun with that one. And that, of course, was the Golden Age of Disney Films, episode 274. I know it was forever ago. How can I even remember that
I'm,
one?
I'm
Just pulling it out of the woodwork here.
I vaguely remember something about something like that once.
Yeah.
Well, what can I say? I enjoyed it so much because I have a little thing called hyperfixations, and that is one of my hyperfixations. And I'm hoping that if I mention it enough times that Daddy and Aunt Brenda will let me make another installment to that series.
Of course we will.
Good.
We're a team. It's
That's
not
right.
any one person's job.
Exactly.
It's
All
all of
right,
our
then.
jobs to come up with topics. So, all right, is it my turn?
Yes,
It is your turn, Mike.
I have one that hasn't been mentioned by
All
anyone else yet.
right.
Yay!
Yay.
And that is episode 129, Sophie's 21st birthday.
Aw.
Gosh, that was so cool. That
It
episode,
was.
that whole trip, but the episode just was like, that was like the incredibly good Sophie's chocolate buttercream icing that she makes at home for my birthday cake.
Oh, my
It was that
goodness.
kind of good.
Oh.
It was
I'm
that kind of
glad
good
you
icing.
liked it.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, the 21st birthday episode was so fun.
So fun.
It
The whole
was.
trip was so
That
fun.
whole yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh,
Amazing.
yeah.
Yeah. And just like that, Brenda, you're up to number 5.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my
Well, this
goodness.
is my last official one, I guess, before my honorable mention. This one is episode 247. And it
Ooh.
is celebrating Walt, the lasting legacy of a life well lived. And something tells me that Mike also chose this one.
Yes.
Well, we're celebrating Walt. How could we not choose it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, the man he means so very, very much to all of us. That's why we do this at all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
There you go. Celebrating Walt. I mean,
Yeah.
you could mic drop since you're Mike.
Well, my mic is attached to my little boom arm that
Yeah, let's
so I
not
can't drop it. I don't want to
and
break
let's
my
not
microphone.
drop it because we're all wearing headphones and that would be loud.
Boom,
That's
boom,
true.
boom, boom, boom. How
That's
was
true.
that?
That was good.
Okay, good enough. Okay.
Okay, good. Well, since it's my turn to break up the two like-minded thinkings, I suppose I should finish off my top 5 list by talking about the one that I mentioned a few episodes ago, and that was Brenda's first episode. I like how we've all had this specific idea in our heads, but we've all somehow chosen different facets of it while at the same time choosing the same, because you have Aunt Brenda talking about episode 56. You have Daddy talking about that entire mini series, which was episodes 54 through 56. And then you have me talking about episode 54 specifically, which was the start of the Nine Old Men series. And even though Aunt Brenda was invited to become a permanent member on episode 56, episode 54 was the first time she officially graced us with her presence.
Other than guest times, she was on once before
Well, yeah.
in the first year. But episode, yeah, episode
Yeah.
4, episode 54 for that series, it was like when we came up with the idea, I was like, Brenda needs to be part of this,
Yeah.
and it was a no-brainer thought on my mind. So, yeah, so Brenda being on it was
Thank
just
you.
almost like it was meant to be.
It
So,
was so nice.
it was
What a
so cool.
tribute. It was a nice tribute to those guys.
And then Sophie and I learned really quickly, didn't we, Sophie, that when it comes to research, if we need any research, we just kind of sweet talk Brenda and she'll come back with 10 pages for us.
Unless, of course, it's to do with the Disney film eras, in which case that's my
right.
thing.
That's
Yes.
right. That's right.
Yes.
So,
yes.
well, since the cat is out of the bag, I will make it official that episode number 1 on my list is episode 247, celebrating Walt. And it's not so much that specific episode, but that's kind of like a culmination. We've done Red, White, and Disney, patriotic Disney. We've done multiple episodes on Walt around his birthday. The one Sophie mentioned of
Yeah, a day with Walt at the
the
park.
day with Walt, that was phenomenal. And
Yeah.
and you're absolutely right, Brenda. All of this plays back to the fact that this show wouldn't be here. Disney World wouldn't be here. Disneyland wouldn't be here if Walt hadn't been here.
Right.
You know? None of this would
Yeah.
have mattered and the world would be a much sadder place as a result.
Yes.
So that's why we're bringing it back to Walt, because it is a lasting legacy and it is a life well lived and it's worth celebrating.
Yes.
So
For sure.
so that's why it's number 1 on my list too.
There you go. Oh, he is the man.
Yes.
All right. So, what's your honorable mention, Aunt Brenda?
Well, okay. Well, this one was just a dreamy episode. It was episode 186. It was when we dreamed up our 3-night dreamers trip, where
Oh yeah.
we had no boundaries. We thought up a 3-night trip with no boundaries and how we would spend our time, what we would do, where we would stay, everything. And it was just fun to just dream.
Yeah.
And it's,
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody does, but I don't think that we as busy human beings spend enough time just dreaming
Mhm.
of, wonderful things like spending 3 nights in Disney and doing whatever you want.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that one is near and dear to my heart too. So that's my honorable mention.
All right.
All right.
Sophie?
I think this goes without saying, but since Aunt Brenda mentioned that 12 days of Disney thing, that's my honorable mention, because I really am proud of myself, because I went and I looked back at that specific episode and I managed to make everything that I listed in that list of mine match with the original lyrics of the song.
Mm-hmm.
So it was easy to actually sing for the
It
Yeah.
most
was
part.
awesome.
It was so much fun. Oh gosh, it was so much
So
fun.
much fun.
Well, I have one honorable mention as well. Although I could probably have 100 honorable mentions if you'd let me. But my honorable mention that I am specifically calling, I'm actually going to call out two, but this one is episode 20 when Sophie and I interviewed Yeehaw Bob on the show. And
Oh,
that
nice.
has a lot of significance because one, I just sent him a message and said, "Hey, we got this dinky little podcast no one's heard of. Would you want to be on it?" And he was like, "Sure."
He's so nice.
And then
He is.
and then he's like, "Hey, Mike, are we going to do audio or video or both?" And I'm like, "We've never done video. Let's do video."
Oh no.
And and so he had us, we were on video, and Yeehaw Bob off the cuff of his, just right off the cuff, sings us a song,
Oh
writes a
my
song and sings
goodness.
us a song. And oh my gosh, it was absolutely phenomenal. It was such a cool, fun episode.
Yeah. Now, wasn't
Uh,
It
that during
was.
COVID when everything was closed down or no?
yeah, yeah, it
Yes,
was
it
Yeah, so
episode
was.
people couldn't
20.
go see him.
And he
So
was
Yeah,
people
doing
needed to
those
see him.
live streams of performances from his own home.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
What a guy. He is so great. And he's like
yeah.
up in his upper 80s, right?
Yeah.
hmm
He's so great.
And
So cool.
so, episode 20, that was the day that we went on to video for the very first time, and it was so cool. And so, the other one that I would mention is, and it's just the community because of how the community has embraced us, and specifically Billy's Closet of Magic.
Oh, yes.
Chris and Chrissy, for our 100th episode, they celebrated our 100th episode. They got us wine flutes, champagne
Yeah.
flutes,
Yes.
and
Very
engraved them for us for the show as a way of saying congratulations. And that was just phenomenal. So
They are
episode
so
20
sweet.
and Chris and Chrissy celebrating us on episode 100 and doing a video tribute to us. It just touches your heart, you know?
Yes, yes. Very sweet.
So
Very
so
sweet. Thank
those
y'all.
two honorable mentions at the very least. So thank you everyone. But yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thanks for the memories.
Yeah.
Thanks for the memories.
So many memories. What are we gonna
Wonderful
do?
memories. What are we going to do next?
Well, that does lead me to my question of the week, I suppose. What are
Oh.
your favorite memories from this podcast? If you have any favorite memories, if not, what's
Go back and
one?
listen to these.
Yeah, go back and listen to these
Yeah.
and maybe find something that made you laugh.
Yeah. Well,
Or warmed
that
your
was
heart.
a great topic. And that's a great question, Sophie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's close this out with some This Day in Disney History. Sophie, take it away.
Okay. Well, the year is 1998. It is July 28th. And Disney's first cruise ship, the Magic, is christened by Patricia Disney, Roy E. Disney's wife, in Florida. Built by Italian shipbuilder Fincantieri. I think I pronounced that right.
Very good.
Yeah.
The Disney Magic can hold approximately 2,400 passengers. The ship boasts 10 expansive decks, a total length of 964 feet, a maximum width of 106 feet, and an astonishing gross tonnage of 83,000. Patty Disney christens the ship by remote control, flicking a switch that sends a 3-foot tall bottle of champagne crashing into her hull. The Magic then sets sail with a star-studded manifest that includes Star Wars director George Lucas, San Antonio Spurs center David Robinson, and country singer Travis Tritt on a 2-day trip to Disney's private island in the Bahamas. The ship's last test run, it will embark on its official maiden voyage 2 days later.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh,
That is my
wow.
most sailed Disney ship to date. I've been on the Magic more than any other ship.
Really?
I've been on all of
Wow.
them except now the Treasure we're going on in January, but I've been on the Magic more than the rest.
Because it
Oh,
sails
my
mainly out of
goodness.
Galveston.
Sails out of Galveston, yep. Sails out of
Okay.
Galveston part of the time, and then the Wonder came, and then the Magic came back. So, you know,
So
it's
what
easy.
does the Magic look like inside?
Beautiful.
Yeah, but like,
They're all beautiful.
you got the Wish is Cinderella themed and the Treasure is Aladdin themed. What's the Magic themed?
I can't remember. I have to look at my pictures. They all run together after a while.
Okay,
All
I'm
right,
looking up
Sophie.
myself.
I'm going to look at my pictures while you're talking.
All
While
right,
you're
Daddy,
stumping
let's
Soph.
see it.
Time to stump the Soph.
Okay,
Brenda,
you can
you
try.
think I'll do it?
No. Are you kidding? No.
Maybe I should go down to one clue.
Okay.
You can't change the rules midstream, though.
Okay, I'm not saying I was. I was just throwing that out there.
Well, let's see if I can get it with
She
just
often
one
does.
clue, shall we?
She
Let's
often gets
see.
it with one.
This character is a moody mastermind.
A moody mastermind.
Yes.
A moody mastermind.
There
This
are...
character
Yeah.
constantly dreams of freedom.
Of freedom. Moody mastermind. Dreams of freedom. Okay.
This character this character always has an escape plan.
Gil from Finding Nemo.
Oh my goodness gracious.
You took the third one though, didn't it?
No, I kind of had an idea after the second one, but at the same time I wasn't sure. So I needed that little bit of what am I trying to think of? Confirmation. I needed a little bit of confirmation.
Can you
Ooh,
see
You
this?
are correct.
is that Mickey in a sailor's outfit?
It is. This is what the statue is in the main lobby. It is based on the sea, so it's like Mickey in Gloucester.
Okay.
You know, like the perfect storm. It's all about the sea and sailor and sailing.
Wow.
If you can see it. I hope you can. I'm sorry I can't share my
Yeah.
screen like the rest of everybody.
It's okay.
All right.
Very good, Sophie.
Yes.
Always.
And now, Brenda, I need you
It's
to close us
amazing.
out with a little bit of Walt.
All right. I just want it to look like nothing else in the world, and it should be surrounded by a train.
You're darn right it should.
That's right. And that was Walt Disney talking about, of course,
Disneyland.
Of course, Disneyland. And he was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What a beautiful man.
Well,
What a
my
beautiful
friends,
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my friends, that wraps us up for this week. Next week, we are playing our game.
Yeah,
Would
what
you-
game is that?
Would you rather Disney edition? We've done it before. I'm going to come up with new
Oh my
questions.
goodness.
And Brenda and Sophie will have to tell us which they would rather do. And I'm going to warn you right now, It ain't gonna be easy peasy. Would you rather have a Dole Whip or a Mickey bar? No, it's not gonna be like that. Okay.
I mean,
Get ready.
that question is rather difficult too.
Would you rather ride the Skyliner, Brenda, or the monorail?
No.
Monorail. Knowing Aunt Brenda, the monorail.
Would you rather ride the Skyliner or swim with the alligators, Brenda?
Would you rather ride the Skyliner, Aunt Brenda, or have to walk everywhere?
Oh, God. I don't know. That'd be a toss-up, actually.
I know.
Anyway, so that's our topic next week. Would you rather Disney edition? Get ready for, we've done it before, but we're going to come up with new questions, and I'm going to get to the bottom of these answers for Sophie and Brenda.
Okay.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Specifically, Daddy.
Yes, and everyone that listens, because they love this episode.
Okay.
All right. Well, that wraps us up, my friends. I hope you have a wonderful week. We hope that you have a smile on your face. Remember to share your smile. Share your smile. This world needs more smiles in it. It doesn't have enough smiles in it. So we need you to share your smile. If you're having a rough week, I hope someone shares a smile with you. And I hope that maybe we brought a smile to your face today. So have a great week. We will see you next week. And she's Sophie. That's Brenda. He's Grogu. And I'm Mike. And we will see you on the road. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.